Hello everybody, my name is AJ, and this is going to be quite a more quiet video. Okay, hello, hi guys. Okay, so Royal Rumble 2019 just happened about 20 minutes-ish ago. I'm recording right after the fact. Yeah, about 20 minutes ago. I'm recording right after the fact. I'm here to give you my thoughts, my feelings on this Rumble. And yeah, it's been a really underwhelming Rumble, but we'll get to more of that on a little bit later. I'm tired already. All right, so we start with the pre-show where it was a weird match of the tag team champions, Rudy Gable versus Scott Dawson, and a member of AOP. And that match just kind of happened. And yeah, it was Rudy Gable who won. There's not really much to say to them about the match because it was just kind of there. Like Scott Dawson got pinned by Gable. So I guess there's that. Next match was the United States Championship match. And why? Shinsuke Nakamura is now our United States Champion. Rusev was running towards Nakamura. Nakamura was on the ropes. Lana was on ringside. Rusev ran into Lana. Lana got hit, and then that distracted Rusev enough for Nakamura to hit him with the Kinshasa, I believe, and win the United States Championship. What? Okay, weird. So, yeah, there's that. Next was the Fatal 4-Way match. I really enjoyed this match. Hideo Itami, Akira Tozawa, and Kalisto all trying to get Buddy Murphy's championship, and Buddy Murphy retained. And wow, this match was really good. A couple of spots I really do recommend it. It's about 12 minutes. I really do recommend it though. One of the spots in the match is them all doing is like. Okay, this is gonna sound weird, but Akira Tozawa went through Hideo Itami's legs, suicide dived into, I believe, Buddy Murphy, and then Kalisto was on Buddy Murphy had Kalisto in a powerbomb position, and then when Akira Tozawa hit Buddy Murphy, Kalisto flipped it into a Hurricanrana, hitting the barricade, and that's just one of the very few spots in the match. I really do recommend you going and watching it. So then we start with the main show. We had Becky Lynch versus Asuka. Very good opener. It was good. We had not really, but it was good. But there's not really much to say. Nothing really stand out. It was just a really good women's title match. So yeah, Becky Lynch lost. She tapped out to Asuka's Asuka lock, but in a weird way, Asuka flipped over, I don't know how to explain it, but she kind of flipped over and had Becky Lynch's go watch the finish and you know what I mean, I don't know how to explain it. I'm sorry guys, but yeah, Becky Lynch lost and Asuka is still our SmackDown Women's Championship champion. The next match was The Bar versus Sheamus and Cesaro. What? The Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro versus The Miz and Shane. You can tell I'm tired because I'm continuously messing up because I'm so tired. I'm also trying to do this tonight so I don't forget. And also I'm trying to hurry up and go through it so then I can go to sleep and have some sleep. This match started with Shane McMahon very furiously beating up Sheamus for a little bit. That was kind of cool and funny, I guess. And then it just kind of turned into a brawl. Shane almost got put through the table. So the Cesaro of Shane got bro kicked again. Cesaro did a really cool swing, and then at the end of the match, Cesaro had Shane hold hostage. The Miz came up, pushed Cesaro into the way of a bro kick from Sheamus. Miz soul crusher finale Sheamus. Him and Sheamus rolled out of the ring. Shane went on top and it's he's gonna do his elbow drop and win the match. No, he did not. He did a fucking 450 splash. and hits Cesaro. 1, 2, 3. Miz and Shane are now the WWE SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions. And wow. This was a better match than what I was expecting. It was a nice, good old-fashioned... I'm sorry, I'm going to try to move into this. Like, it was a good old-fashioned brawl. And yeah, like, I'm sorry if that is bartering, but... Yeah, it was a good old-fashioned brawl. And yeah, the announcer said that this is the first time that Mrs. Dead has ever been proud of him, blah, blah, blah. It's like, really? Not defending the championship at WrestleMania and retaining in the main event at WrestleMania? Wasn't proud? I don't know. Not, and also just winning the WWE Championship in general. I don't know. This is going to lead to a really good story, though, I can already tell. But I'm just happy that Shane and Miz are champions. I'm happy that the Miz is a champion again. Next was Ronda Rousey versus Sasha Banks. And this is kind of where the show kind of went, oh, no. So this match, I was expecting it to be great. This has been probably Ronda's best match. But, like... It was a little disappointing, honestly, to me personally. It felt too short. Like, I know, like, they weren't going to be able to do, like a Becky and Sasha type of match, but I don't know, man. Like, it kind of just felt, it didn't feel right, you know? It felt like they could have done more, but they didn't. So, yeah. Right away, Sasha Banks showed Ronda that, like, oh, she's been training for Ronda's punches and strikes and, like, judo throws and flips and shit like that. And showed that she ain't doing that shit. And, yeah, so we had a couple good moments. We had a good couple moments in this match where it's, like, Sasha on Ronda showing her true strength and showing that she can still adapt and that she deserves to be kind of in this main spotlight. And then we had Ronda yelling, "No, you guys don't think I can wrestle?" And it's like, well, Ronda, maybe you should just continue beating up Sasha instead of yelling. And it doesn't matter anyways because Ronda wins with the armbar. Ooh. Ronda wins with the armbar. And yeah, Ronda wins with the armbar. And then shakes Sasha Banks' hand. Sasha walks out, Ronda celebrates, and then Sasha comes back, shakes Ronda's hand again, and held up the 4 horsewomen single, showing that sooner rather than later, we're gonna have the horsemen. We're gonna have 4 horsemen versus 4 horsemen. We're gonna have the horsemen women match. We're gonna have WWE's 4 horsemen and UFC's 4 horsemen, and they're gonna collide, and it's gonna be great. I hope. That just means we get to see Shayna Baszler on the main roster, and I'm happy about that. So yay! And okay, next was the Women's Royal Rumble, and I'm not gonna go as in depth in the Rumble matches because I feel like the best thing about the Rumble matches is like being able to experience them and not being ruined about everything. But I will go over a couple things. Charlotte came in at about number 13, 14-ish. And really started to clean house. I believe she was the longest in there. Some notable returns. Some notable entrances, I should say. Alexa Bliss came back. Wow, that was great. We had this girl from NXT whose name I don't remember. We had Candice LeRae. I think that's how you say it. And yeah, like we had some pretty cool intros. Those are one of the ones I'm going to go into right now. Those are one of the ones I'm going to go into in this video. I do recommend going and watching this match. This match was better than last year's match. Not saying that last year's match was bad, but this match was actually really good and better. And yeah, what happened is that number 29 was Lana. Lana was hurt previously, talking about on the pre-show when Rusev knocked her down. She hurt her ankle. She fell, couldn't compete, and just everything was just went along as planned. Lana was going to be able to be in it, and then all of a sudden Becky Lynch comes out, being like, "Hey, let me take her spot. The ref was like, "Okay, yeah, sure, man." And then, yeah, Becky Lynch came in and started clearing house, and then it was just Becky and Charlotte. And Becky was injured. Becky came back in after a couple things Like after like a couple moments, I was like, oh, is she gonna really come back in? And yeah, Becky eliminated Charlotte, and Becky's the winner of the women's Royal Rumble, and I couldn't be happier. Yeah, I don't know. I just really am happy that Becky won. I really do look forward to what they're going to do with the storyline. And yeah, okay. Next match was the WWE Championship match. AJ Styles vs Daniel Bryan. This match was kind of a slow builder. It's kind of like a slow build almost. It was like building to something that looked like it was going to be really good. And then stop when Eric Rowan, of all people, came out and just sat there for a moment. He just kind of sat at ringside while the match was still going on. At this point, the match has gone from slow burn into, oh, this is going to be a really good match. I hope there's going to be some more back and forth and lead into like it being an amazing match. And then referee got knocked out by a misplaced kick by Daniel Bryan. AJ hit the Styles Clash. Eric Rowan came in. I know this sounds weird. Eric Rowan, yes, I know. I'm not misspoken, and I'm not mistaking him with Batista or someone. It was Eric Rowan. He came in, hit AJ Styles while he was trying to pin Daniel Bryan for the Styles Clash. Chokes him AJ Styles, and then Daniel Bryan pinned him. And Eric Rowan came into the ring, held up Daniel Bryan's hand, beat up AJ Styles a little bit more, and walked away with Daniel Bryan. What? What does this mean? I don't know. I'm excited, but I'm also super nervous because I kind of wanted Luke and Eric to kind of become a tag team again, but Luke Harper's nowhere to be seen, so I guess, yeah. Next was the Universal Championship match with Brock Lesnar versus Finn Balor, and I just sighed and wanted this match to be over with because I knew that I shouldn't be excited for Brock Lesnar matches anymore. So yeah, this match was fine. It was good for what it was. You know, it was a Brock Lesnar match at a pay-per-view. He retained the Universal title when he shouldn't even be the champion in the first place. Finn Balor got some offense, and maybe this is just me, but I stopped caring about Brock Lesnar matches. I stopped even liking them. So, yeah. Maybe this is just on me, which is fine. I mean, go watch the match for yourself. Finn Balor vs. Brock Lesnar. Just go watch it and decide your own opinion on it. Don't listen to me. This whole show, for a matter, and everything that I'm talking about. Don't just rely on my opinion. I suggest you go watch it yourself and decide on for yourself. But this was just really underwhelming and very predictable, and I was not surprised at all with how the match went and how the match went afterwards, where Brock just beat the hell out of Finn Balor because I guess according to commentary, Finn Balor made Brock believe that Finn can beat him. And it's like, yeah, Finn did have a good amount of offense, I will say that. But other than that, like it was just a usual Brock Lesnar match, you know? It was just really depressing. Yeah. Next, get on a more lighter note, was the men's Royal Rumble. The men's 30-man Royal Rumble main event of the show, which I was actually surprised of. I would have thought the women's would have main evented again. But that's fine, it doesn't matter. Men's Royal Rumble, number 1 was Elias, number 2 was Jeff Jarrett. Whoa, some stuff happened there. Pretty funny, nice way to start the Rumble. And yeah, this Rumble is one of the best Rumbles that we've had in a really long time, actually. I really enjoyed this Rumble. I really did enjoy this Rumble. Some nice spots. I'm not going to go through all of them because I do want you guys to go watch it and go experience some of the parts for yourself. But just a little bit of highlights. We had Nakamura come in, and we had like people like Pete Dunne come in, and I was like, whoa! I was very happy that Pete Dunne came in. There's a couple other people I was like, whoa! That came in that will look familiar. If you watch some of WWE's other programming, I guess. Mustafa Ali came in and made a really big impression. Beat the hell out of Samoa Joe. yeah, just this match was it was a solid, it was a good Rumble match. I mean, okay, I take back when I said it might be one of the best because it might not be, but it was a solid Royal Rumble match. There was no regrets, great all throughout. Um, yeah, Seth Rollins got taken out really early on the announce table, all of that, and then yeah, while Rollins was taking a good old fashioned nap out there. Nia Jax came out and destroyed R-Truth, who was trying to make his way to the ring, and absolutely killed him, and then entered the men's Royal Rumble match. And then all these superstars, I'm not going to name them because I want you guys to see that part for yourself, did some stuff and eliminated Nia Jax in fantastic fashion. Kind of put Nia Jax over a little bit, kind of being like, yeah, she's a tough bastard, you know? Yeah, and then it was down to Ziggler, Strowman, and Rollins. They all fought. At this one point, Braun had both Ziggler and Rollins. They put him over the top rope. Only Dolph Ziggler ended up being eliminated. Rollins tried his hardest to eliminate Braun, but Braun just wouldn't be eliminated. Braun beat the hell out of Seth Rollins, put him over the top rope. Seth held on, dragged Braun over the rope, and they found the ringside, and then Seth kicked him in the gut, set him down, got him ready for a stomp, hit the stomp. Braun fell down, and Seth Rollins is your Royal Rumble 2019 winner. He is going to go and face whoever he wants to at WrestleMania 35. And yeah, it was a really great way to end this show. So I do want to go back to this actually. When I said the show was underwhelming, it was weird because the Rumble matches were great. The Cruiserweight match was great. The women's match was great. And that's kind of like, I'm not saying that the other matches are bad. They were just weird and they didn't feel right, and it felt like something was missing out of the other matches that weren't the Rumble matches and the SmackDown Live Women's title match. So yeah, that's all I got to say right now about the Royal Rumble 2019. What a night! What a long night. I really do though recommend watching this pay-per-view in full and experiencing the Rumble matches, specifically the Rumble matches for yourself, because those two matches were really good and highlights of the night, honestly. And yeah, so 2019 is looking to be fairly interesting for WWE, and I hope it all goes well. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like it, please hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you guys are not subscribed already for more of this fantastic content. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye now.